It's the early hours of Sunday morning and once again I'm heading to the southeast of London. It's becoming a bit of a monthly thing for me, travelling to various parts of the city, capturing the skyline from different vantage points. This morning is going to be no different, as once again I'll be trying to capture the beauty of London during sunrise. Twice I've tried this and twice I've pretty much failed. Third time though is a charm. Isn't that how the saying goes? That's the plan at least. Hopefully I've managed to get some beautiful shots of this glorious sunrise light, especially with these magnificent views earlier this morning. Naturally, no trip into London is ever going to be straightforward for me. I've first of all got to go get myself a bus, which will take me over to North Greenwich at the O2 Arena. Ironically, the subject matter for sunrise attempt number 2 here in London where I was last month. From there, it's the Jubilee line over to Waterloo station, where I'll connect with the Northern line, which will take me up to Chalk Farm. Like I say, a no trip out with the camera for me is ever that simple. Okay, so it's 6:15, just at Waterloo station now, about halfway done with this mammoth journey. Just got to wait for the Northern Line train now, and then we're pretty much there. I am making this trip out on another Sunday, although that has nothing to do with this long winter trip. I am running out of time though to visit Primrose Hill this time of year, as I mentioned. Thankfully, the Jubilee and Northern lines are two of the few lines that run throughout the night, making it possible to make this trip in the first place. Finally made it out to Chalk Farm. Sunrise is in a little over an hour away, about 7:38 I think. Days are slowly beginning to get a little bit longer. We're coming out of winter, which in my opinion is just great, getting out of the cold weather. But it's also a reason as to why I'm running out of time coming out to locations such as Primrose Hill. You see, the parks themselves, same with Greenwich Park, they don't open until 6 o'clock in the morning. You know me, when I go out for sunrise, I like to get out and on location, especially a new location, I like to get out and be set up, be ready an hour beforehand. So of course, the moment sunrise starts happening pre-7 o'clock in the morning, I'm not going to be able to get out to these locations. And the shocking thing is, that's only a few weeks away. Primrose Hill, in my opinion, is the second best vantage point after Greenwich Park to visit in London. But then I'm probably being a little bit biased because I'm from the southeast of London, and this morning, of course, I'm in the north. However, one aspect I will admit is the fact that this is probably a better spot to almost capture sunrise from. You see, what I loved at Greenwich Park, which I'm going to take advantage of now, is the lights that are on show at this time of the day. It's like just one big Christmas tree. However, not in December. Today though, I should point out that I am facing the direction of where the sun will be coming up, rather than having the sun come up behind me, like when I was at Greenwich Park and got the reflected sun on that particular occasion. Of course, I tried this last time when I was down by the river shooting towards the O2 Arena, and it didn't work out that time. But you can't give up, you've got to keep trying. So what happened there? I was set up on Primrose Hill, camera and tripod was set up, I had a beautiful sunrise, and then I disappeared on you. Well, my worst fears about this location were confirmed, I must admit. Primrose Hill, it's a very popular location to come out to for sunrise. I thought to myself, if there's other people up the top of Primrose Hill, all there for the same reason as me, I'm not going to be able to film. My anxiety, I thought to myself, I know it, my anxiety is going to get the better of me. It's one thing I've talked about in previous videos. I don't like filming when other people are around. And I'm just looking at the top of Primrose Hill now, and the light's just coming over as well, because I've just had a beautiful sunrise here, and the amount of people up there, they should be getting some cracking shots like what I've been able to achieve this morning. So it's not been a wasted trip by any means. Now, I'm not going to lie, one of the biggest difficulties about doing YouTube photography is sometimes the photography has to take a step back with the video taking priority. So I'm not going to complain. It has been nice being able to focus on the sunrise this morning. No offence, of course. Thankfully though, like I say as well, it really was third time's a charm. This morning I've tried on 2 other occasions to get a sunrise of the London skyline. 2 times now I've failed. The third attempt, the one location where you really want a sunrise, I was finally able to succeed. And with that job done, I'm now able to come away from Primrose Hill and explore a little bit more of this part of London, a part of London I've never really been to before. I'm still in North London, but the neighbourhood known as Little Venice. It's known as Little Venice because of the canals. So, hoping that before I head home, before I get back to the car, I'll manage to find a couple of other shots of something a little bit different, something I've never really shot before. Right then, back at the car after another great trip out in London. The video wasn't quite what I hoped it would be, but the photography really was everything that I hoped it would be, and it really was at third time lucky in terms of getting a sunrise out over the London skyline. This is where I'm going to leave you for now though. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed the video. I hope you found it a little bit useful in some way. But until next time, you take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.